She has brought dignity back to the office of the governor, and she has brought respect back to New York from the rest of the country. As far as her appearance here tonight, I think it shows the level of respect that she has for New York City transit workers and for our union. She's a working class lady at heart from a working class family in Buffalo. There was no silver spoons on the dinner table. She was truly one of us. We are thrilled that she is here. So without further ado, I'm happy to present the Governor of New York, Kathy Hochul.
Top of the morning to you. Well, it's actually afternoon. Top of the afternoon to you. I'm sure it's time for some pub grub or some nice Guinness at this point. And I had a chance to walk in here, and most people don't know I'm Irish when you're called Kathy Hochul. I remember when I was a member of Congress, and on St. Patrick's Day, there was this bus leaving the parking lot in Congress, and I'm looking like, I know all those people. Where are they going? Well, they're going to President Obama's St. Patrick's Day breakfast to honor all the Irish legislators. Like, do you know my grandparents were born in Ireland? And just because I have a different last name, so I've always had a challenge of letting people know who I am. But I'm so proud of my history, but also I'm proud to be here with all of you. I truly am, because I know what you've gone through this pandemic. I will tell you, Tony and I had many, many calls during the pandemic. I was always checking in to see how your members were doing. Truly, when people talk about the frontline workers, you were the frontline workers for the frontline workers, because they weren't getting to their jobs without all of you. So you truly are the heroes of the pandemic. And you know, you look at the wall behind us, and we think about those we lost as well, and we will never forget them. And I want to thank you for putting up that beautiful, touching memorial to 110 members of our union family who succumbed to the pandemic, and they are immortalized because of what you've done here today. So Tony, thank you for sharing that with me as well. I'm also very proud to be here, not just my friend Tony, but John Samuelson, who's been a tremendous leader for us as well. John, where's John? John, great to see you. I think, and Frank McCann, we're also honoring you. Senior Director of Organizing, Frank McCann. Pat Reynolds is here, our president of Local 1400. Constance Bradley's here. Great to see everybody. And someone I know very well, who's also a fellow Buffalo Bills fan. I see one of our fans sitting out there. Our Senator Tim Kennedy. He is, and I can tell you, I knew him since he was a little 20-something-year-old young man. He first became a county legislator, because I was there when he was sworn in. How old were you, Tim? Like 27. 27. He's an old 27. So we've worked together for a very, very long time, and to have him as the head of the Transportation Committee for the Senate, I will tell you, he's got union blood running through his veins. I have union blood running through my veins from my Irish immigrant grandparents who left great poverty, just like many of your families, and found a union job that lifted us out of the trailer park that my parents lived in. My dad worked at the steel plant. We had bus drivers, we had plumbers, we had crane operators, we had it all. I love playing with Legos because my whole family's out there building things. But I want to tell you that this particular event reminds us of our Irish heritage. And thank you for honoring the Quill and Connolly families and the individuals who transformed this union into the powerhouse that it truly is. And this is an influential union, but also their history of struggle as well. We look back on this on a day like today when you honor them and think about the people who came before us, what they had to endure. The discrimination for being Irish. I mean, that was real. The sign said, Irish need not apply. It was tough to get a job back then. And people overcame. And that reminds us today that the immigrants and the people who came here in search of the same freedoms and the same ability to lift their families out of their circumstances all need to be embraced, because many of us came from that same background. That's in our DNA as New Yorkers. And I'm proud to be able to stand with you as your governor, as a strong union supporter in the most unionized state in the country, and I come from the most unionized part of that state, which is Western New York. So this is who we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep fighting for the men and women. And one way I had a chance to fight for the men and women of this union was to sign into law something that Tony said was important, that there be death benefits for anybody who succumbed to diesel-related cancers and illnesses. And I was proud to sign that, because I said, this is going to give the families of those we have lost because of their job And people are saying to me, well, how do you really know? I said, are you kidding me? This is their job all day long. They're exposed to diesel fumes. How can it not be the cause of their death during their job and because of their workplace conditions? So I signed that, but I know there's many more initiatives we're going to work on closely together. Tony has no trouble calling me up, telling me what's on his mind all the time and what I need to do for him. So you have a partner in me, you have a partner in Senator Tim Kennedy, and let's go forth and celebrate St. Patrick and the founders of this, but also know that we are going to continue fighting for the working men of this state with every breath I have. You are there with me. I'm there with you. Thank you very much.